Hero semuanya, balik lagi nih. Senang banget saya hari ini, Natasha Andrea Putri, dapat menyapa seluruh hero Indosat Rindu Hutchison. Hari ini aku nggak sendirian tentunya. Sesuai dengan judul videonya, hari ini aku ditemenin sama Bapak Ritesh Kumar Singh, selaku Chief Commercial Officer dari Indosat Rindu Hutchison. Hi, Pak Ritesh, how are you?
Hi, Natasha, how are you?
Good lah, Pak. So it's very nice of having you here today, and thank you so much for your time. So as you all know, Pak Ritesh, on the 4th of January, we've merged, right? We're now one family, Indosat Rindu Hutchison, and now we've spent, I think, more than 100 days already that we are one family. And so this time, we will have a little more conversations with you about restructuring in our office, which we did already, right? Not a long time ago. And I remember we actually had a town hall where you also answered a lot of questions. But I think Hero here has more questions for you.
Sure. Happy to answer, yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of tough decisions that you need to make when you decided to do this. But what are the things, if you can share, what are the things that you think are the tough decisions that you did when you planned the integrations of the team structure?
Yeah, so the most important thing was that in every merger, if you see, when two big brands merge like this, there's always a decision that whether we should run with both the brands or we continue with one brand with the objective that, okay, tomorrow this another brand is going to be not there. But we decided that was the biggest decision for us to take. Reason being, if we decide to have one brand, the strategy, commercial strategy and company strategy will be different. And if you decide to have both the brand as coexisting, then the strategy will be different. And that is why we have decided that we'll make sure that both the brands coexist.
So what is your criteria when you're defining the leader?
We would have defined the organizational structure in the month of February only, within 1 month. But what we try to do, we first look at their past performance of the team. And the second one, how is the engagement score for a leader? For example, how well the leader is taking their team along and how well the team is aligned with the leader. And number 3, there was an external committee. There was an external agency which did the survey for all the leaders on their capability and the potential. And then we had a HRC meeting wherein we had a view from all the BODs and chiefs about each and every leader below me, first line, and each and every person was been discussed.
So we know that you said that we're maintaining 2 brands, and we know that there's a head of marketing of IM3, head of marketing and 3, sales also the same. But we saw that there are 2, right? 2 departments that serves both brands, which are digital and business planning. So what makes you think that only those 2 actually serves both brands?
All the customer-facing departments are running parallelly. Why is it so? Because we believe there's huge opportunity available for both the brands to extract the maximum from the market. And why we need to have special focus on distribution, marketing, and customer experience is that after the merger, we are going to have around 50% more sites for both the brands. And we believe that if we run parallelly for both the brands, fighting in the market against the competition and supporting each other, and if we have a clear-cut focus for a particular brand by a particular leader, then it is going to do justice with that particular brand. But in digital, since it is a back-end thing, and if we do believe that both the brands coming together, we can extract more value from our partners, our vendors, and also IT stack is also, let's say, it can be one, but the face can be different. So being like, for example, Bima Plus will have a different face and UI, UX, and different kind of look and feel, and my IM3 can have a different feel. So that is why we decided that for digital, we can have a one team strategy, but for other customer facing, I think we need to run parallelly.
All right. So is there any possibility to explore a different role from our current position right now? Because we've done the restructuring, right? But is there always that kind of possibility? Even perhaps different business units like B2B, for example?
Why not? I think I will encourage that. I think it's important that we should keep on exploring and keep on building our skill by job rotation and going to other department. And that is why you see, we have been focusing mostly on IJO. So internal job offering is very important part of our total scheme of things. I'll encourage each one of the employees to please make sure and apply and take advantage of living the dream what they want.
Yeah.
Yesterday only we transfer one person from IM3 brand to 3 brand just to understand, because the person's dream was to explore something new in 3 brands. So I think I will encourage highly, and I'll recommend people to keep on looking for IJO and apply more and get what they want. Yeah.
So this is a very good question when I read this. How long will this structure last, Paritash? The new structure, will change again? Is it temporary? Is it permanent? Because we are the first ones that's doing the restructuring, right? And the other departments hasn't. So when that happens, will there be another changes on our side?
No, not. I don't think so. That's going to happen very soon. And of course, we need to keep on adding the skills and keep on adopting the market changing scenario. But I don't think so. In next 2 to 3 years' time, we are going to change anything in terms of principal structure. And if you are a confident employee, if you believe in yourself, this is the right place for you to be in. And trust me, you will get all kind of opportunity in the world to make sure that you're living your dream.
So if we may ask specifically about S&D, you know that the structure between IM3 and 3 are quite different, especially when it comes to regions. So why is it different? Or do you think it's going to change, or will it be merged somehow? Will it be normalized?
S&D means sales and distribution, right? Okay. If you carefully assess, looking at the numbers, IM3 is currently, before the merger, used to have 27,000 base stations, towers. And 3 has got around 32,000 base station. With 27,000 base station, IM3 is having around 220,000 retail outlets in the market, whereas 3 brand was having around 100,000 retail outlets.
Yeah.
So there's an opportunity for 3 brand to add 120,000 more outlets in the market. And that's why the special focus will be on sales and distribution. So we have to increase the width of the distribution in 3 brand. In IM3 brand, we have already created a width, but now we have to focus on depth. Depth means the same outlet should give us more business.
Yeah.
But in 3, the objective is different, that we have to first create more number of retail outlets. That is why sales organization is different. And I do not see this also changing for next 2 years' time, at least before we start thinking about whether both the IM3 and 3 is going to have the same sales and distribution strategy. But till that time, we believe as a management and as a team overall that both the companies are at the almost similar kind of level on distribution. We are not going to change anything.
Okay. So as of now, it's still different brand, different requirements.
Yes.
So that's why it's also different strategy.
Yeah.
And different structure, hence.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're at the end of the session, Paritash. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your insights, for your answers. I'm sure we'll be happy to come back to have these kinds of conversations with you.
Thank you very much, Natasha.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. So, Hero, sampai sudah perbicaraan kita pada pagi ini. Semoga semua jawabannya Paritash menjawab ya pertanyaan-pertanyaan kalian. Oke, saya Natasha Andrea Putri. Sampai jumpa lagi.